Hello. So I was asked to talk about record deals. In another video, I'm going to talk about whether you even want a record deal at this point. However, let's talk about what they look like. So there's the traditional exclusive recording artist deal. The label signs you. You become their exclusive artist. You record for no one else. You can't even do a standout or featured performer gig on somebody else's record without their permission. Those could be for one record, but more often than not, they're going to have a number of options, 1 to 5 options. So for additional records, those periods are going to run from 1 to 2 or even 3 years, depending on how they're structured. So you could be in this deal for 10 to 15 years. And those options are the labels, not yours. You don't get a say in it. If they want to pick it up, they pick it up. If they don't, they don't. So the artist would, under these deals, usually get a percentage of the price that the label sells the record for, either at retail or at what's called PPD, published price to dealer. Those rates are going to be low. They're going to be between 10 and 16% for your typical artist. So it's not a lot of money. The more and more, because there's more streaming now and less actual sales of records, the labels are giving a percentage of net receipts, and that's higher. That's going to be 20 to 50% of their net receipts, but they get to recoup every penny they spend on anything. So it can pan out to be about the same, but a little better usually. The label will pay you in advance. Now that advance might be a cash in pocket advance that you just get to keep, and then they give you more money to make the record, but usually it's going to be what's called an all-in advance, meaning just what it sounds like. They give you one amount of money, you have to make the record and turn it into them, and everything else you're supposed to give them, and you get to keep the difference. The label's supposed to pay for marketing and promotion. They often don't do a whole lot, maybe a press release. They might have some people that they use to promote everything that they do. But you're going to need to usually start selling some records before they really start to spend a lot of money. Another deal is what's called the exclusive license deal. It's kind of similar, except you technically keep your copyrights, but you give them the exclusive control over them, usually all over the world, usually in perpetuity, but it can sometimes be, hey, I'm just going to give it to you for the US and just for 10 years or something like that. Those deals are sometimes just digital and sync because, again, there's not a lot of physical. So they'll leave you physical and you can do your own physical, sell it at shows. Remember shows? The rest of the deal is going to be pretty similar to your traditional record deal. They're going to give you an advance. They might give you a recording budget. They might say, you go make the record and bring it to us. They might pay for videos. They might not. Those kinds of things. So either way, you're basically giving up all your rights for a long period of time to the record label. There's a third kind of deal, which is the distribution deal, and that's what I'm going to talk about in the other video that I'll make about, do you even want a record deal at this point? The thing about the distribution deal is you are responsible for everything. You make the record, you make the videos, you do all the promotion, but you keep the copyright, and they take a percentage of the gross money that they earn because they just put it through their pipeline. They take their top off the top, and then they give you what's left. So again, have any questions? Put them in the comments and I'll answer them. Thanks.